Suspended. First tonight on our news, live at 7. A nurse at the Princess Margaret Hospital suspended with pay after a viral video about poor conditions at the hospital. Plus, with Junkanoo less than 2 months away, many unanswered question remains about what the parades will look like. This as the NJC promises a top-tier experience. Meanwhile, we've got highlights from the FNM's rally in the alley. Golden Isles candidate Brian Brown makes his case ahead of the upcoming by-election. Then in our news at 7:30, a police constable released from the force amid accusations he seriously injured a woman. Our news live at 7 starts right now. Welcome to our news live at 7. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Berthany McDermott, in for Candino Knowles. A veteran nurse at the Princess Margaret Hospital suspended for 2 weeks after posting a viral video pleading with the Prime Minister to address conditions at the hospital. She spoke of leaky roofs, medical supply shortages, and rodent infestation. The Public Hospitals Authority defending its decision to suspend her, but Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Michael Darville saying he doesn't agree. Bahamas Nurses Union President Muriel Lightburn had little to say, only confirming the nurse is in good spirits.
I can say that she has been suspended. She's been suspended with pay, and the matter is being investigated, and I won't be able to say anything further on that. However, I can speak to you on Monday. I'm going to be having a press conference, and I will speak to that further. And I can also say to you that I would have been in contact with the nurse in question.
Now the move sparking mixed reactions, some applauding her courage, others saying she broke protocol. Our Delvado Manuel has more coming up in our news at 7:30. The confusion in the Junkanoo community continues tonight as officials confirm the JCNP will not be involved in the upcoming parades. Major A group leaders tried to show unity in a press conference today, but questions over who speaks for the Shell Saxon superstars only added to the uncertainty.
This moment is not about rivalry or ownership. It's about stewardship, taking care of what belongs to all of us. This moment is not about exclusivity, but instead inclusion.
Despite what seems to be division in the Junkanoo community, the National Junkanoo Committee is still moving full steam ahead with this year's Junkanoo and New Year's Day parades, confirming that preparation is well underway. At a press conference at the Office of the Prime Minister, the committee had what seemed to be the support of nearly all the major A-category groups. But it became confusing when we asked Shell Saxon superstar leader Percy Vola Francis about the position of the Saxons under Chairman Toby Austin, who seemed to be aligned with the JCNP. We asked if they are all on the same page.
Can I say this outright? I appointed Mr. Toby Austin as chairman of the Saxons. Okay? And that's all I have to say.
Other A-category Junkanoo groups were also present, including One Family. The group that was originally following the JCNP released a press statement saying the group will be on bay this season. Following the decision, we understand some members left the group. Its chairman had this to say on the issue.
Well, if you would have seen our practice last night, we have concerts, so that don't affect us.
A representative from the Way Forward Valley Boys was also present. Officials tell us that as it stands, the world-famous Valley Boys, led by Brian Adderley, is not registered to be a part of the parade. The NJC and the JCNP met earlier this week where the impression was given that the entities would work together in the upcoming parades. But Chairman Andrew Pinder tells us the meeting was simply a discussion to solicit ideas for the upcoming parades. He says they will not be a part of the parade management process this year. Management Chairman Douglas Hanna telling us the parade will be governed similarly to the way it's been done under the JCNP.
No major changes. There's some slight adjustment that we have already spoken to some of the groups with, but no major changes. At this late stage, it would have been so unwise to talk about major changes because the groups are already preparing.
The FNM making its push in Golden Isles as the by-election draws closer. Party leader and supporters packing at a rally last night to galvanize support behind candidate Brian Brown. Daniel Miller has this recap tonight.
It was a rally in the alley as the FNM's candidate for Golden Isles, Brian Brown, reaffirmed his message for the upcoming by-election that he never left and he never will.
I've been in this community for 23 years. And I could always tell you when the PLP is losing. You know what they do? They tear all down your sign. They do all kind of foolish things. Pass your office and try to see what happens. Tell them tear the sign down. Tell them take the sign. On election day, the people of Golden Isles is going to vote Brian Berkeley Brown.
That was one of the many bold statements Brown made on Thursday night as he addressed a crowd gathered at the F&M's Golden Isles headquarters on Carmichael Road. The evening speakers also included F&M candidates Denali Penn-Mackey, Travis Robinson, Heather MacDonald, the party's deputy leader Shannon Don Cartwright, and leader Michael Pintard. Brown says, despite his 2021 general election loss, his commitment to the people of Golden Isles hasn't wavered.
I'm running because I want to make life easy for the families of Golden Isles. I'm running to bring relief to the people who are tired of struggling.
Party leader Michael Pintard promising the crowd that Brian's words will be backed with quick action, and the work he's already done in the constituency will continue.
And so tonight, we present to you a man who's consistent, a man who loves this community, a man who has programs for our young people. Tomorrow, you will see in Golden Isles a number of entrepreneurs who have made a commitment to work with Brian in establishing youth programs.
Reporting for Our News, I'm Danielle Miller.
Thanks, Danielle. Well, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has confirmed the death of Bahamian citizen Adam Dillette in Canada. Authorities in Nova Scotia notifying the Bahamas consulate in Toronto yesterday. The consulate says it's in touch with family members and stands ready to assist. Adam was the son of the late former Consul General to Toronto, Albert Al King Dillette, who died in May 2023. Foreign Affairs Minister Fred Mitchell described Adam as his godson and the Dillette family as longtime friends. No details yet on the circumstances surrounding his death. After this weekend, Bahamas Air will suspend flights to Montego Bay until further notice. The airline saying its last scheduled Nassau to Montego Bay flight will operate Sunday. The suspension due to operational challenges following Hurricane Melissa. The storm devastated western Jamaica before striking eastern Cuba and the southern Bahamas. Bahamas Air saying it stands with its partners and the people of Jamaica. Penalties will be waived for passengers with tickets beyond Sunday. We've got more from on the ground in Jamaica post-Hurricane Melissa as residents try to rebuild. But for now, it's time for your first look at temperatures. Meteorologist Greg Thompson is standing by in the Weather Center. Greg?
Yeah, thanks, Berthany, and a happy Friday evening, everybody. Gray skies on the outside. We have a lot of clouds out there and a lot of moisture, but temperatures still hovering in the mid-70s, 76 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Southeast winds at 5 miles per hour, but your field strike temperature is a comfortable 78. Temperatures right now around the Family of Islands. 74 in Freeport, Grand Bahamas. 76 in Marsh Harbour, Abaco, Governor's Harbour, Eleuthera. Here in the capital, we have a pair of 78s in Alistown, Bimini, Nichols, San Andros. Great Harbour Key, 77. Central Bahamas, temperatures in the upper 70s there as well, with 78s. Kemps Bay, that's in South Andros. Deadman's Key, also 78, and Arthurstown, Cat Island. 79s, Black Point, Exumas, and Port Nelson, that's Rum Key. You have some showers and thunderstorms nearby. Copen Townsend, Salvador, also 79. 80 in Georgetown and into Southeast Bahamas. 80s once again in Colonel Hill, Cricket Island, Delectable Bay. Abrahams Bay. 82 Duncantown, Ragged Island. 81 in Matthewtown, Inagua. And Providenciales, Turks and Caicos Islands. You have a temperature right now of 82 degrees. Satellite radar composite, that moisture that was streaming across us still in place, but that frontal boundary that was across the central Bahamas now lifting to just north of the capital. Showers and isolated thunderstorms associated with that boundary will continue to plague the northwest Bahamas tonight through tomorrow. We expect some of these showers to be letting off, but once this gets out of our area, high pressure will build in through Sunday, and then we expect another front, more significant front expected by early next week. That's your first look at weather. Stick with us. A look at your extended forecast is still to come.
Coming up in sports, we discuss some national basketball team players getting it done in France, but unfortunately this time we do not have that incredible call from the broadcast team.
Hey, Greg Thompson here, and thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that follow button. And if you want to see more content like this, follow all of our news social media pages. And hey, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team you already trust.
Watch the Charlie Bahamas show this week when we're here at the Bahamas Culinary and Arts Festival, and look who we have. Honorary Bahamian, Emmy-winning Carla Hall.
Hey y'all.
So come on, Charlie Bahamas this week.
I got Sandy's hands here now. You know, serious things up.
Ah, no. Yeah, man.
Uh-oh, watch out. Catch the Charlie Bahamas new season every Friday, 8 p.m. on Cable Bahamas Channel 212.
My name is Electoral Williams. I've been a live fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had, I noticed that the internet speed actually had intermittent on the services, so I was very grateful that the live fiber was available in my area. Once I was able to make the switch, my service and everything I needed was satisfied. My favorite feature would actually be being able to add any apps from the Play Store. It's just basically making any dumb TV a smart TV. I do a lot of back-end support, engineering support, helping clients working remotely when I'm from home. The internet is a very important aspect of my job and my life. My name is Electoral Williams, and the future is home with a live fiber.
NFL season is back, and Cable Bahamas is bringing the action straight to you.
Okay, so I take it from here. This season, Cable Bahamas is the Bahamas' #1 NFL provider. More games than ever before. With any live fiber infinite bundle, Trio or Trio Plus, you unlock Thursday Night Football, Sunday Ticket in 4K, and every highlight that matters. Just opt in the Sports X for $5 a month.
And don't miss it.
Welcome to Our Sports at 7, presented by 10th Year Seniors. I'm Ronaldo Dorset. That's John Mark Nutt. Let's do show. There are a few landmark events coming up for Bahamas basketball. This means everyone who may possibly be on the roster has to stay ready, right? Well, to France we go. Dominic Bridgewater is having an outstanding season powering his way with FOS Province Sumer in the French NM1 League. In their latest win, 84-80 over SCABB, Bridgewater posted 20 points, 5 assists, and a season-high 6 steals. Meanwhile, Rashard Davis has been making his mark with the Cayenne Basket Calvados in Pro B. In their latest win, he had 12 points and 12 boards, his second double-double of the season, in an 89-85 win over Orthez.
The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture have officially launched National Sports Month, celebrating health, wellness, and excellence in sports throughout November. This weekend, celebrations continue with the unveiling of 6 portraits at Legends Walk, including one of baseball star Jazz Chisholm Jr. on November 7th, followed by the National Sports Awards on November 8th.
The University of the Bahamas golf team won 3 of 4 matchups against Beacon College at the Arlington Ridge Golf Course in Florida. Peyton Hay won her match with a 22 over par 93, including a birdie on hole 16. Rachel Quant shot 31 over 102 to defeat her opponent, and Gia Marshall also won with a 31 over 102. Travis Cartwright fell short despite a 35 over 106 round. And we send you off into the weekend with the 10YS Plays of the Week. That'll do it for our sports. Stay tuned to Our News at 7:30 for details on these stories and more.
When Our News comes back from the break, we turn our spotlight to stories making headlines across the world. As chaos spread across the United States, airlines now complying with an unprecedented order to reduce flights nationwide. And 3 men are dead following another deadly U.S. military strike in the Caribbean. We'll show you the purported images when Our News returns.
Yo, what's good, my loyal viewers? Ronaldo Dorset of 10YS here. First of all, thanks so much for watching, but be sure to hit that follow button. If you'd like to see more content like this, follow all of the Our News social media pages, and of course, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team, well, from the teams you already trust.
Hey, watch the Charlie Bahamas show this week when we're here at the Bahamas Culinary and Arts Festival, and look who we have. Honorary Bahamian, Emmy-winning Carla Hall.
Hey, y'all.
So come on, Charlie Bahama this week.
I got stand these hands here now. You know, serious things happen.
Ah, no. Yeah, man.
Watch out. Catch the Charlie Bahama new season every Friday, 8 p.m. on Cable Bahamas Channel 212.
My name is Electoral Williams. I've been a live fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had, I noticed that the internet speed actually had intermittent on the services, so I was very grateful that the live fiber was available in my area. Once I was able to make the switch, my service and everything I needed was satisfied. My favorite feature would actually be being able to add any apps from the Play Store. It's just basically making any dumb TV a smart TV. I do a lot of back-end support, engineering support, helping clients working remotely when I'm from home. The internet is a very important aspect of my job and my life. My name is Electoral Williams, and the future is home with a live fiber.
NFL season is back, and Cable Bahamas is bringing the action straight to you.
Okay, so let I take it from here. This season, Cable Bahamas is the Bahamas' #1 NFL provider. More games than ever before. With any live fiber infinite bundle, Trio or Trio Plus, you unlock Thursday night football, Sunday.
Welcome back to our news. We turn our attention now to stories making headlines across the world. Travel chaos spread across the United States Friday as airlines began complying with an unprecedented FAA order to reduce flights nationwide. More than 800 flights were canceled amid the ongoing government shutdown as the agency moves to ease pressure on air traffic controllers working without pay for over a month. The reduction started at 4% at major hubs including Atlanta, Dallas, and Los Angeles and could rise to 10% by next week. Airlines say they've rebooked most passengers, but many were still left scrambling.
Like the traffic controllers having to work without pay all this time, I think is just unreal. It shouldn't be, you know.
Well, I almost canceled my trip because I was like, I don't even know what's going to happen. And then I just decided, all right, we're just going to go for it and see what happens. But yeah, it's just all unexpected. I'm just sick of it. It's like, what about us?
The U.S. military carried out another deadly strike in the Caribbean, killing 3 men on aboard a suspected drug vessel in international waters Thursday. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth confirming the attack on social media, saying the boat was operated by a designated terrorist organization. A 20-second video clip shows a small boat struck by ammunition before exploding. The strike is the latest in a string of more than a dozen U.S. military actions since September that have left over 60 people dead. Now turning to St. Thomas, Jamaica, where communities are struggling to recover. Our news affiliate TVJ's Krista Campbell visited the area where survivors say they're just trying to hold on.
It seems Hurricane Melissa has taken a sledgehammer to the already ailing coffee industry, and residents of St. Thomas say they're struggling to get back up from what they describe as a tough blow. There were not many residents in sight as the TVJ News team tried to meander through communities stripped of houses, roads, hillsides, and crops. In Penline Castle, which connects to the Blue Mountain Peak, farmers outline the devastation.
Coffee, pear, scallion, everything get leaked.
All the coffee, the ripe coffee beans, they are on the ground. The leaves are off the trees as well. Not to mention the banana trees. All the trees are down. Bearing bananas, the young one, everything is down.
She says even with the only network that is able to give some connectivity, Residents have to go to designated spots in the area to get service. Across that farming area of St. Thomas, the picture of disaster. Landslides virtually keeping neighbors apart and help from getting to those who need it. Here in Mango Row, Morant Bay Mayor Louis Chin is monitoring work to clear a roadblock. But each movement of the tractor still sends bits of the hillside sliding down. The Yalos River has extended its course to the streets of Hagley's Gap, making getting in and out of the area like a game of Russian roulette. Watch as this senior citizen takes the plunge, shoes in hand, carefully weaving through the waters and being assisted safely across the other side. At a landslide in Penline Castle, the mayor gave an overview.
The tourists can cross it to the Blue Mountain Peak. I've been to Mango Row, and the road from Mango Row to Mount Vernon. It's a huge landslide over there, but we have equipment clearing right now.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
Still to come on our news, Today in History. Find out interesting facts about the day that was November 7th. Then in our news at 7:30, our Gelvardo Emanuel has reaction to the viral suspension of that Princess Margaret Hospital nurse when our news returns.
Are you ready for the stormy season? Don't wait until the storm clouds gather. Contact the experts at Alive Business today and let us help you prepare for this hurricane season. For a limited time only, you can get 50% off our Bahamas Cloud, the ultimate solution to secure your data and communications, ensuring they're accessible even in the worst of weather conditions. Don't let the storm catch you off guard this season. Stay ahead of the game with Bahamas Cloud from Alive Business.
My name is Electoral Williams. I've been a Live Fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had, I noticed that the internet speed actually had intermittent on the services, so I was very grateful that the live fiber was available in my area. Once I was able to make the switch, my service and everything I needed was satisfied. My favorite feature would actually be being able to add any apps from the Play Store. It's just basically making any dumb TV a smart TV. I do a lot of back-end support, engineering support, helping clients working remotely when I'm from home. The internet is a very important aspect of my job and my life. My name is Electoral Williams, and the future is home with a live fiber.
NFL season is back, and Cable Bahamas is bringing the action straight to you.
Okay, Zai, let I take it from here. This season, Cable Bahamas is the Bahamas' #1 NFL provider. More gains than ever before. With any live fiber infinite...
On this day in Bahamian history, in 1951, musician Cyril Drybread Ferguson was born. Known for hits like Yama and Don't Squeeze the Mango, he died in 2009. In 2019, former Cabinet Minister Shane Gibson was acquitted of bribery charges, and in 2021, Michael Pintard was elected leader of the Free National Movement. To learn more about the events that shaped the day that was November 7th, be sure to head over to ournews.bs. A historic Catholic building is set for much-needed revamp. St. Benedict's Hall, which sits on the priory grounds of St. Francis Xavier Cathedral, was constructed in 1934 as a part of an effort to expand Catholic outreach, accommodate a growing congregation and student population. Over the years, the 91-year-old building was also used for cathedral events and ministry meetings, but in recent years, it's fallen into disrepair. To get its doors back open will take work, and the project needs funding. According to Bazaar Committee member Gerard Brown, the church plans on raising those funds through its 2025 Bazaar that's set for this Saturday.
It is a legacy. It has a rich history. For many, many years, we've done a lot of events as far as community service initiatives, concerts, gatherings to families, gatherings for church members. So this is a very, very important and near and dear project for us. This is phase one. All of our proceeds that we're doing here assist not just the Savannah Hall, but we also have a lot of numerous outreach plans we have for next year.
Brown says the bazaar set for this Saturday at the St. Francis Cathedral grounds is going to be the biggest and best one yet.
At 12 noon, the gates open. It's free admission. We have an array of events and plans for not just the kids, for the parents. We have an entertainment lineup that is top notch, from the Corners Marching Band straight down to our headliners, the VIPs. We have really cultivated an event where you can eat good food from various countries with international foods from Haiti, Jamaica, Trinidad, Mexico, all over the place. We promise that it'll be a fun-filled, safe event, not just for you or for family.
Well, that is it for our news at 7. Italia Hall is up next at 7:30, but we've got a special treat from our entertainment correspondent, Danielle Miller. She joins us live from the Lyndon Pinling International Airport, talking to another big name in music. Happy Friday, Denny.
Happy Friday, Berthany. And as you know, this weekend is a big weekend for Bahamian and soca music, as Alpha Sound celebrates 25 years. And the headliner has just landed here at the airport. Yes!
Hey, Bahamas, blessed love, Alpha Sounds, blessed Daniel. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again. Now, I didn't do this last time I saw you, but I have to do it now.
Okay, yes.
And can you indulge me, please?
Let me see.
All right. Everybody on stage.
Oladoy, if you're coming down from the mountain, Oladoy. I don't know much mountains Bahamas have.
But we don't have any mountains. We have hills, like Blue Hill Road.
Big up.
But I want to ask you a question. You wrote that song as you spoke to your father.
Yes.
And when you released that song, he transitioned.
Yes.
Knowing that song invokes such a feeling of happiness and freedom, not only in the Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, but worldwide.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you, seeing your father's legacy carry on like that through your music?
I mean, it's a dream, you know. They say that the more that pain carves into you is the more joy it could contain, you know. So I feel like with that sorrow that I felt, the deepness of love that came into the music and lived on, was something that was legendary. And I think my dad was legendary, and I feel like him being immortalized in that, can't ask for anything more, you know.
Yeah, and your artistry is legendary, and we want to say thank you so much for being a gift to us all through your music.
Thank you.
Now, if you have not gotten your tickets already, please do so. Do it before 12 a.m. or else your ticket will go up in price. Do not call me or Cass for tickets because we worthless. Tell them don't call our name. And also be there on time, because Cass is going to be there on time. So he could hear some Bahamian music and he could rake and scrape and have a
all
good
the
time.
things and learn. Yeah.
And you also get some prizes courtesy of Alpha Sounds Promotions. All right, thank you so much, Cass.
Right, thank you.
Thank you, Bahamas. Y'all see he reached, right?
See you soon. Goodness.
All right, Berthany, back to you in studio.
All right, thanks so much for that, Danny. Berthany, sing that song again.
I know the part. I was trying to remember that song.
We need tickets. We need tickets. Danny, we calling you. We're calling you.
I just tell y'all, don't call me for tickets.
We're calling you and Cass for tickets, all right? But stay tuned to our news to see more escapades like that one with our Danielle Miller. And don't forget, stay locked into our news every week from now until December for your shot at driving away in a brand new 2025 Hyundai Creta. It's the ultimate giveaway brought to you by Our News, Alive, and Auto Mall. And you'll have even more chances to win with fun trivia and giveaways on our digital platforms. We've got some extra prizes courtesy of Auto Mall and Alive. To learn more, head over to ournews.bs to learn how you can win. Good luck. Here are your latest headlines. First tonight on our news at 7:30, a veteran nurse suspended after a video went viral where she called for better conditions at the Princess Margaret Hospital. We have public reaction, plus a young police constable fired from the force and now facing a serious charge. We have courtroom details, Also, travel disruptions could be coming. LPIA is on alert as the U.S. government shutdown forces flight cuts across major hubs. Hear what Bahamian travelers need to know right now. And later in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, heartbreaking loss after Hurricane Melissa tears through the parish. We have the story when our news at 7:30 returns.
In the Bahamas, island time is real. The history of Morris Lumber Company, established in 1945, is etched into the fabric of this proud island nation. It's a story that deserves to be celebrated in full color, and that's where we come in. Morris the Paint Place has been bringing color and vitality to homes and businesses across the Bahamas. Here, color is more than just a hue, it's a symbol of life. Together, we can paint a brighter future.
Whether you're battling a chronic condition or offsetting a new injury, Doctors Hospital's comprehensive rehab services offer the help you need now. Go to doctors. 3 advanced facilities at Collins Avenue, Carmichael Road, and Cable Beach means your personalized plan for care is just a visit away. From physiotherapy to occupational therapy and speech and language pathology, our team approach is all about rebuilding together. For a full list of services, visit doctorshosp.com/rehabilitation. Doctors Hospital, trusted and best care now. Isn't your health worth it?
They're blue for me and you, and I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Things may be tough, but Wendy's got you covered. Grab a day single or chicken sandwich with a junior fries and 16-ounce beverage for just $6.95. Why choose less from the other guys when you can get more? At Wendy's, we're providing bigger bites and better deals. So purchase your Tings Tough Value Meal today. Now available at all locations excluding the airport and food truck.
Welcome to our news. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Atalia Hall. A longtime nurse at the Princess Margaret Hospital has been suspended after posting a viral video pleading with Prime Minister Philip Davis to address what she called deplorable working conditions. The video quickly sparked debate online, with some Bahamians praising her courage to speak out, while others criticized her for breaking hospital protocol. Our Delvado Emmanuel hit the streets for reaction.
Did anyone see that massive demonstration held by the teachers in Rawson Square? The president of the union, the teachers union, stood firm with them.
That's the video that landed veteran nurse Pearl Williams in hot water. In the widely circulated video, Williams spoke of leaky roofs, rodent infestations, and a shortage of critical medical supplies, painting a troubling picture of the daily struggles faced by healthcare professionals on the front line. But not everyone agrees with her approach.
I feel like she was kind of out of order because you have unions, you have shop steward, you have president, you have shop steward. I think she should have spoken to one of them first. She was out of order to do that. And not only that, that's the place that feed bread and butter.
The Public Hospitals Authority has defended its decision to suspend her, but Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Michael Darville disagreed with the action taken. Still, others say Williams' courage to speak up reflects the reality many healthcare workers face and should spark real change.
I don't think she should have been suspended, and the public needs to know and understand what's going on at Princess Margaret Hospital.
I think whoever suspended her should be reprimanded because she was doing her job. And she works there, and she see the condition of the hospital.
Now, those on social media also weighing in on the topic. This Facebook user said, "Y'all really suspended a nurse who faithfully served for 40 years plus for begging for change that's long overdue." Another said all companies should have proper chain of communication protocols that include refraining from using social media platforms to air issues. When asked these same persons to rate the hospital, here's what they had to say.
If something happened to me, I really don't want to go to PMH because it's that bad.
Now, how do you rate the state of Princess Margaret, the state of the hospital?
From what to what?
1 to 10, 0 to 10.
Reporting for Our News, I'm Delvado Emmanuel.
Well, a police constable has been dismissed from the force after being charged with causing grievous harm to a woman. 22-year-old Devon Curtis is accused of injuring Brittany Marshall during an incident at the Bay Restaurant in Hookabara on October 25th. Curtis pleaded not guilty and was granted $5,000 bail. His trial is set for January 2nd. A defense attorney who was arrested after being denied access to his client in Freeport is now suing the police commissioner and attorney general. David Cash claims he was wrongfully detained for 11 hours and later acquitted of disorderly conduct and obscene language charges. He's seeking to recover nearly $12,000 in legal fees and damages for harm to his reputation. The case stems from his arrest at the Central Police Station in November 2024. Well, travel disruptions in the United States could soon impact the Bahamas as the U.S. government shutdown forces flight reductions at major American hubs. Lyndon Pinling International Airport officials say they're closely monitoring the situation, calling it fluid, but note that so far no airlines servicing the Bahamas have confirmed cancellations or schedule changes. With U.S. airports facing staffing strains and growing delays, LPIA says it's ready to activate contingency plans if operations here are impacted. Travelers to and from the U.S. are being urged to check flight status regularly and plan ahead for possible delays. Shifting gears now, in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, there's lots of damage. Tonight, families are grappling with just how much has been lost after Hurricane Melissa tore through the parish. Our news affiliate TVJ's Tanisha Williams spoke with residents who say recovery feels overwhelming.
Buildings ripped to pieces, schools almost unrecognizable. Scenes across Newmarket, St. Elizabeth in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. Like the rest of the parish, many people here are homeless, while others lost sections of their properties.
It blew some of these things them off of my house, the roof caved in and the house wet up, everything wet up. And the glass, one of the glass burst. That I just put in just a week ago.
Without a house, clothes, everything. Mash up everything, bed, everything.
Even one of our own Radio Jamaica correspondent, Melville Harris, is struggling to pick up the pieces after sections of his house were ripped apart by Hurricane Melissa.
I lost approximately 80% of the roof. The other 20% was deck. So I was able to salvage a number of things at that section. In addition to that, I lost all my fruit trees. Everything in my backyard went.
But it is the flood waters in the community that many people are most concerned about. While the community is no stranger to floods, we were told since Wednesday, water from an unknown source has surfaced in the area. And instead of receding, the water has been rising, threatening many homes in the valley.
I have to move out from down where I live because the water over that side is running across the road where I walk along.
Right now, if you come in house, wake up again, because we don't have no house.
Ironically, water is also the most pressing need of the residents. Some say they're running out of options.
Whatever water was stored is now running very, very low. So there's a need for water. On the whole, persons are getting some assistance because on a daily basis, a truck has been passing through the area providing some level of meals for individuals, though small, but it is something that will help them as they go along. But the need is great, especially in these areas.
Kelisha Williams, TVJ News.
While Jamaica's honorary consul in the Bahamas, Donna Cartwright, making an urgent appeal for help tonight as relief efforts ramp up following Hurricane Melissa's devastation. The Hummingbirds Association of the Bahamas, alongside government and regional partners, is leading a major drive to send food, water and baby supplies to families who lost everything. Cartwright says the storm has ripped out the belly of Jamaica's farming and fishing communities, calling the impact catastrophic.
We have a term in Jamaica that's called every mickle makes a muckle. That's a new one for you if you've never heard that. It means that every donation, every dollar, every contribution will make a huge impact. And if we all put our hands together, and as they also say, one cocoa, full basket, then we'll be able to create a big impact in Jamaica.
2 containers of relief supplies are being packed for Jamaica this week. Donations can be dropped off at Blanco Bleach, Clare Choice, Island Maritime Services, or Roker's gas station. Online contributions at supportjamaica.gov.jm. Island Maritime Services leading the shipping effort to get supplies to families in need.
This partnership, just to help Jamaica, was easy for us to do. So we have this container to load, and of course we have another container, Blanco Bleach, and then there's many more. And of course you could drop off after this to our service on University Boulevard, the huge building. You'll see the sign next to water and sewage. And so we are putting all our expertise and logistics to make sure this happens. Of course, we depend on Jamaica as the transshipment hub for this region, and Jamaica depend on us to make sure all the cargo comes into Nassau and we export cargo to Jamaica.
All right, such a great effort. Well, off and on rain showers in the capital on this Friday. Meteorologist Greg Thompson is in the Weather Center with your first look. Greg, what can you tell us?
Yeah, thanks, Natalia, and a happy Friday evening, everybody. Cloudy skies on the outside right now. Temperatures in the mid-70s. 76 is our current temperature with a southeast wind at 5 miles per hour. Feeling like 78 degrees on the outside. Satellite radar composite funnel boundary that was across the central Bahamas now lifting just north of the capital. Lots of showers and thunderstorms along the boundary. Even got a couple of those here in the capital early this morning. Most of the activity will stay across northwest Bahamas as that moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico combined with that remnant frontal boundary lifting towards the north keep us a little cloudy across the northwest Bahamas tomorrow, but we expect things to clear out before another front gets in here, more significant one by Tuesday. That's a quick check on conditions around the islands. Stick with us, look at the tropics, and your extended forecast is still to come.
Still to come on our news. Will he stay or will he go? St. Barnabas Member of Parliament Shannon Don Cartwright staying silent on whether he'll run in the same constituency. Also, the F&M leader says he's confident the candidate for the Golden Isles constituency, Brian Brown, can win the upcoming by-election and the next general election. And later, the DNA calling for major election reform, proposing an independent commission to replace the Parliamentary Registration Department. That's all coming up when our news returns.
My name is Electoral Williams. I've been a live fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had, I noticed that the internet speed actually had intermittent on the services, so I was very grateful that the live fiber was available in my area. Once I was able to make the switch, my service and everything I needed was satisfied. My favorite feature would actually be being able to add any apps from the Play Store. It's just basically making any dumb TV a smart TV. I do a lot of back-end support, engineering support, helping clients working remotely when I'm from home. The internet is a very important aspect of my job and my life. My name is Electoral Williams, and the future is home with a live fiber.
NFL season is back, and Cable Bahamas is bringing the action straight to you.
Okay, so let I take it from here. This season, Cable Bahamas is the Bahamas' #1 NFL provider. More games than ever before. With any live fiber infinite bundle, Trio or Trio Plus, you unlock Thursday Night Football, Sunday Ticket in 4K, and every highlight that matters. Just opt in the Sports X for $5 a month.
And don't miss a touchdown. Sign up now.
Watch Thursday Night Football exclusively with Rev and a live fiber on channel 747 and 748.
St. Barnabas Member of Parliament and F&M Deputy Leader Shannon Cartwright is keeping his cards close, saying his political future depends on whether constituency boundaries change. For months, there's been speculation Cartwright may contest a different seat in the next year's general election, but he's yet to confirm if he'll stay in St. Barnabas or move on. Asked about it on the sidelines of the F&M's rally in the alley last night, Cartwright would only say his decision hinges on the outcome of the Boundaries Commission's work.
What I can say to you, after the Boundaries Commission meets, we'll know exactly what's happening. I've always been committed to the people of St. Barnabas. We know that politics at times causes changes to happen in the boundaries. They've made proposals that will include changes to a number of seats, so we're waiting to see that fortified.
Meanwhile, F&M leader Michael Pintard says a loss in the upcoming Golden Isles by-election would not be an indictment on his leadership. Responding to critics, Pintard says he remains confident in F&M candidate Brian Brown, saying he expects Brown to win the November 24th vote and carry that momentum into next year's general elections.
People are focused on the wrong thing. The real issue here is the people of Golden Isles. I'm going to be fine regardless. It's the people that I'm concerned about. I'm going to be fine. The Free National Movement is going to be fine. What about the people?
So far, the Free National Movement has ratified 24 candidates to contest seats in the 2026 general election. Pintard says there will be more ratifications before the end of the year.
Definitely, that we will ratify more candidates before Christmas. We're excited about several persons who have recently indicated an interest in casting their lot with the F&M, and so in short order, we're going to make some announcements.
Well, the Democratic National Alliance is renewing its call for an independent election commission to replace the Parliamentary Registrar Department. In a statement Friday, the party said such a body would ensure independence, transparency, and integrity in the electoral process, similar to models in the United Kingdom and Barbados. The DNA says it wants the commission to manage all general, local, and referendum elections, operate from its own secure premises, enforce strong ballot protection, and allow independent media and civil society oversight during the destruction of ballots.
Coming up in sports, Dominic Bridgewater and Rashad Davis are putting up some impressive numbers in France. National Sports Month is here. We talk Mingo's Golf and the 10YS Players of the Week.
Hey, watch the Charlie Bahamas show this week when we're here at the Bahamas Culinary and Arts Festival, and look who we have. Honorary Bahamian, Emmy-winning Carla Hall.
Hey, y'all.
So come on, Charlie Bahama this week.
I got Sandy's hands there now. You know, no serious things happening.
No, yeah, man.
Watch out.
Catch the Charlie Bahama new season every Friday, 8 p.m. on Cable Bahamas Channel 212.
Candino Notes here, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure and hit that follow button if you want to see more stories like this. Be sure and follow all of the Our News social media pages. And hey, don't forget, turn on your notifications so you never miss out on top stories from the team you already trust.
In the Bahamas, island time is real. The history of Morris Lumber Company, established in 1945, is etched into the fabric of this proud island nation. It's a story that deserves to be celebrated and
Welcome to Our Sports, presented by 10th Year Seniors. I'm Ronaldo Dorset. That's John Mark Nutt. Let's do show. There are a few landmark events coming up for Bahamas basketball. This means everyone who may possibly be on the roster has to stay ready, right? Well, to France we go. Dominic Bridgewater is having an outstanding season, powering his way with FOS Province Sumer in the French NM1 League. In their latest win, 84-80 over SCA-BB, Bridgewater posted 20 points, 5 assists, and a season-high 6 steals. The Buyers improved to 8-2 on the season. In the previous game, he scored 16 points and handed out 6 assists in a 94-77 win over BC Ortiz. Bridgewater returned to the Buyers this season after a successful stint with US Avignon and in Pro B with Champagne Basket. Meanwhile, Rashard Davis has been making his mark with the Cayenne Basket Calvados in Pro B. In their latest win, he had 12 points and 12 boards, his second double-double of the season in an 89-85 win over Orthez. Davis signed with Cayenne after a strong campaign in the NM1 League where he earned promotion with Chalons. In that season, he averaged 11 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists per game.
The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture have officially launched National Sports Month, celebrating health, wellness, and excellence in sports throughout November. This weekend, celebrations continue with the unveiling of 6 portraits at Legends Walk, including one of baseball star Jazz Chisholm Jr. on November 7th, followed by the National Sports Awards on November 8th. The National Sports Hall of Fame will take center stage this year, honoring 14 new inductees across multiple disciplines. Its induction ceremony is set for November 20th at Sandals Royal Bahamian. Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture Mario Bole praised the class of 2025, calling them the heart of our nation, defined by discipline, perseverance, and unity. This month includes a health and wellness fair at the Mall Marathon and equipment donation to schools. Other highlights include daily aerobics at the Kendall G. Isaacs Gym, National Boxing Week in Grand Bahama, featuring church services, a boxing museum opening, and tributes to the sports legends.
The University of the Bahamas golf team won 3 of 4 matchups against Beacon College at the Arlington Ridge Golf Course in Florida. Peyton Hay won her match with a 22 over par 93, including a birdie on hole 16. Rachel Quant shot 31 over 102 to defeat her opponent, and Gia Marshall also won with a 31 over 102. Travis Cartwright fell short despite a 35 over 106 round. Head coach Frederick Taylor praised his freshmen for adapting to challenging conditions. The Mingos now turn their focus to the 5th Bark Golf Tournament November 16th at Royal Blue Golf Course. It's Friday and we try our best to add to a very exciting schedule for Sports Month with top plays. Coming in at 5, we head over to EuroLeague play and we turn to either the greatest or second greatest athlete turned artist. Kai Jones still getting buckets off the pick and roll.
At number 4, he may not have any paintings on his wall, but he could paint a good picture while he's dunking. BJ Edgecombe with the coast-to-coast dunk.
Coming in at 3, from one teenager that was on the national team to the next, it's only so long before we see Donnie Freeman doing this in the league.
At number 2, Danica Lightborn with the shake, bake, and 1. 21 points in the season debut for the FIU Panthers.
Coming in at number 1, everyone's feeling good in LA, right? The Lakers have won 4 in a row, Luka's back, but the real story here, the guy catching the lobs from Luka. DeAndre Ayton has been on an absolute tear. That'll do it for our sports. This is 10YS. You know, I was going to do the outro saying we'll be back tomorrow, but then I realized how odd that actually sounds.
Yeah, we're weekend warriors this weekend.
Are we? I guess we'll have to be. Back to the studio.
When our news comes back from the break, cloudy skies in the capital on this Friday. Hopefully we see better weather conditions this weekend. Greg is back with your extended weather forecast when our news continues. Stay with us.
Yo, what's good, my loyal viewers? Ronaldo Dorset of 10YS here. First of all, thanks so much for watching, but be sure to hit that follow button. If you'd like to see more content like this, follow all of the Our News social media pages, and of course, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team, well, from the teams you already trust.
Hey, watch the Charlie Bahamas show this week when we're here at the Bahama Culinary and Arts Festival, and look who we have. Honorary Bahamian, Emmy-winning Carla Hall.
Hey, y'all.
So come on, Charlie Bahama this week.
I got down these hands here now. You know, serious things happen.
Ah, no. Yeah, man.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Catch the Charlie Bahama new season every Friday, 8 p.m. on Cable Bahamas Channel 212.
My name is Electoral Williams. I've been a live fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had, I noticed that the internet speed actually had intermittent on the services, so I was very grateful that the live fiber was available in my area. Once I was able to make the switch, my service and everything I needed was satisfied. My favorite feature would actually be being able to add any apps from the Play Store. It's just basically making any dumb TV a smart TV. I do a lot of back-end support, engineering support, helping clients, working remotely when I'm from home. The internet is there.
This is our news. Welcome back. Frontal boundary, that was across the central Bahamas, now lifting towards the north. It's now across the northwest Bahamas, just north of the capital. Some showers and thunderstorms associated with that boundary still affecting portions of the northwest Bahamas. Also, we still have that moisture plume coming out of the Gulf of Mexico that's keeping us with some cloudy conditions across the northwest Bahamas. That will remain the same. We expect most of that activity to wane by Saturday into Sunday before high pressure builds in. Then we expect a more significant front to get near by Tuesday. That should change our temperatures. We're looking for some 70s during the day and some upper 50s to 60s during the nighttime hours. Into the tropics, all is quiet right now. We're winding down the last month of the official 2005 Atlantic hurricane season. A couple of tropical waves moving across the tropical belt, but none showing any organization at this time. And tropical cyclone formation is not expected through the next 7 days. Future forecast showing the moisture lifting back across the northwest Bahamas. As I mentioned, a couple of isolated thunderstorms in that. Most of the activity will be pulling out towards the east and away from the northwest Bahamas. But we will keep the showers in the forecast through Sunday. Most of the activity just waning, and then a front expected once again by Tuesday time frame. Boating forecast, northwest Bahamas tonight to tomorrow. Slight risk of rip currents. Your winds will fall off variable at 5 to 10 knots. Seas will be running 2 to 3 feet. And there will be slightly higher long Atlantic exposures. High tide is at 8:59 tonight. Low tide takes place at 3:05 in the morning. For the central and southeast Bahamas, slight risk of recurrence down there as well, but a southeast southerly flow at 10 to 15 knots. They will fall light and variable at times. Seas will be running 2 to 4 feet over open waters. Here's a look now at your national forecast. In the extended forecast, showers will remain in the forecast through tomorrow, but they will be tapering off through Sunday. Then we expect that front to be approaching by Monday, Tuesday time frame. Temperatures will take a dip on Tuesday. 74 we expected for a high here in the capital, and then those temperatures gradually warm up by the end of next week. That's a look at our weather. Make it a safe night and have a great weekend, everybody.
All right, thanks so much for that, Greg. And don't forget, stay locked into our news every week from now until December for your shot at driving away in a brand new 2025 Hyundai Creta. It's the ultimate giveaway, brought to you by Our News, Alive and Auto Mall. And you'll have even more chances to win with fun, trivia, and giveaways on our digital platforms. We've got some extra prizes courtesy of Auto Mall and Alive. To learn more, head over to ournews.bs to learn how you can win. Good luck. And with that, we thank you so much for joining us for our news tonight. On behalf of the entire team, I'm Natalia Hall. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great weekend. Hi, and thank you for watching. I'm Natalia Hall. Be sure and hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. Click right over here. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to see more content from the team you already trust.